You're definitely already a fan of Hudson and Rex if you've ever wished your favorite police procedural had more endearing moments, wagging tails, and a hint of Newfoundland charm. And if you haven't, grab a seat because now is the perfect moment to join the adventure as this homey Canadian whodunit prepares to start its 8th season. From its beginnings and characters to its global appeal and, of course, the details of the eagerly awaited Season 8, let's sniff out everything you need to know about this cherished series. Although Kommissar Rex to St. John's Hudson and Rex made its Canadian debut in 2019, its origins may be traced back to Europe. The program is a new adaptation that is uniquely Canadian. Of the 1994 to 2004 Austrian, Italian hit Kommissar Rex, which acquired a devoted following thanks to its canine investigator. The untamed splendor of St. John's, Newfoundland, served as the setting for the Canadian adaptation, which was produced by Ken Cooperis and Will Dixon and aired on sniff. The scenery has grown to be as much a character as any of the actors. The idea is straightforward yet compelling. Following the untimely death of Rex's original handler, Detective Charlie Hudson, a major crimes detective with a keen sense of empathy, is teamed with Rex, a highly skilled German shepherd from the K9 squad. They work as an unbeatable team, resolving crimes ranging from poisonings and art heists to kidnappings and murders while juggling the peculiarities of their co-workers and of the city they work in. Season 8, Renewing, When to Watch, and Upcoming. The long-awaited announcement has finally arrived, Hudson and Rex's Season 8 renewal. A testament to the show's continued success and devoted fan base, sniff confirmed the renewal shortly before the Season 7 finale in March 2025. The new episodes of Season 8 will debut in Canada on September 22, 2025. Filming for the season started in St. John's in May 2025 and ended in late July. International releases, contingent on local broadcasters and streaming services, usually occur a few months later, around May in the UK on Alibi. The information that startled us all. It is officially announced that John Reardon, who portrayed Charlie Hudson on Hudson and Rex, will not be returning for Season 8. Because Luke Roberts, who plays Charlie's brother Mark Hudson, the new lead detective, has replaced him in his role. Reardon's departure seems to have been prompted by adjustments made by the network and show's producers rather than by her own choice. After receiving a tonsil cancer diagnosis in late 2024, John Reardon took a break to concentrate on his treatment. He was excited to rejoin Hudson and Rex and posted about his excellent recuperation on social media, but production went on without him. This explains why Season 7 only has 8 episodes. Reardon's contract was not renewed for Season 8, despite the fact that he has recovered from his cancer diagnosis and stated his wish to resume work. Come on. The plan is for Charlie and Sarah to tie the knot. Teasers for the plot. Therefore, Season 8 might be a little shocking for those of us who enjoy Hudson and Rex's humor. By raising the stakes with more intricate investigations and profoundly emotional topics, the ruling class has chosen to adopt a notably darker, more tense atmosphere. Mark Hudson, who replaced Charlie Hudson as Rex's new detective partner, will now be the focus of the show. The season will examine changing alliances between valued co-workers and friends. Mark Hudson, who replaced Charlie Hudson as Rex's new detective partner, will now be the focus of the show. The season will examine changing allegiances, as friends and dependable co-workers could become enemies or suspicions, making it difficult to determine who can be trusted when conducting investigations. With a dark entity tugging strings in the background that tests the investigators in previously unseen ways, early episodes allude to a broader, underlying threat that connects several cases. Additionally, Mark and Rex are both in danger, raising serious issues regarding the lengths one will go to in order to protect their spouse and the psychological toll of resolving crimes that have a personal connection. Although we were promised greater vulnerability and intimate insights, the show is undoubtedly becoming more edgy. Territory. Get to know the main cast. The ensemble, a collection of individuals with chemistry as warm as your favorite blanket, is what makes the show so magical. The protagonist of the series, Detective Charlie Hudson, played by John Reardon, is a lifelong mystery lover who has a talent for discovering the truth and building strong relationships with both people and dogs. We initially meet him in the first season when he moves back to his hometown after a divorce, eager to start over and find a new spouse. Rex, the German shepherd with a heart at the heart of it all, Diesel von Bergemwald and his descendants. The original dog actor, Diesel, was a genuine star who added wit, compassion, and a dash of mischief to every scene. Diesel's nephews Dylan and Dante took on the family's heritage after his death in 2024, making sure Rex was still as endearing as ever. The head of forensics, Sarah Truong, Mekong Nguyen, is as skilled in the lab as she is sympathetic in the field. Fans have been wondering for seasons because of the nuanced, slow-burning relationship between Sarah and Charlie. Kevin Honchard plays Superintendent Joe Donovan, the team's sage and composed head who balances his personal family drama with high-stakes investigations. Joe's sardonic humor is always appreciated, and his leadership keeps the team grounded. The resident IT whiz and IT guru is Jesse Mills, Justin Kelly. When things grow uncomfortable, Jesse frequently lightens the situation with his quick wit and sense of humor. The Major Crimes Unit is rounded out by supporting characters like Detective Mark, Lou. The show does a fantastic job of showcasing working dogs' genuine emotional intelligence and empathy. The crimes, always Canadian, cozy, and smart. While each episode offers a standalone mystery, there are enough recurring plots to keep you interested in the lives of the characters. The crimes are diverse and ingenious, among them are double murders, art theft, poisonings, kidnappings, and smuggling rings. By incorporating local flavor, Newfoundland folklore, and the occasional unusual twist, the authors manage to keep things interesting. But don't anticipate bleak despair or gritted violence. At its core, Hudson Rex is a charming procedural that strikes a balance between humor, warmth, and tension. There are plenty of suspects, the language is sharp, the editing is quick, and there is just enough suspense to keep you wondering without detracting from the show's distinctive appeal. You can already tell that the show is of the highest caliber because it was produced by Shaftesbury Films, which has previously produced Murdoch Mysteries, Departure, and the Frankie Drake Mysteries in addition to Hudson Rex. Not just partners. The drama never forgets the personal lives of its protagonists, even as the cases take center stage. Charlie's past is sensitively examined, including his divorce and complex familial relationships. The slow-burning subplot of Sarah and Charlie's friendship, and perhaps more, is just as fulfilling as any case that is solved. Jesse's teasing keeps things interesting, while Superintendent Donovan's role as a single father adds complexity. Since Rex is not only Charlie's dog but also a cherished team member, the relationships also extend to him. Rex is the unifying force behind the team, whether he's consoling a witness, assisting Sarah in the lab, or simply serving as the office mascot. Popularity and global appeal. The popularity of Hudson Rex extends beyond Canada. The popularity of the show has spread internationally, with growing fan bases in Europe and beyond and considerable demand in the US, about 59% of its Canadian audience. Its universal themes, loyalty, camaraderie, and the excitement of the chase, all translate well, and its warm tone makes it a favorite among viewers who enjoy both suspense and comfort. With fan clubs, social media organizations, and even foreign streaming partnerships, the series has garnered a devoted following. The reasons we adore Hudson Rex. Fundamentally, Hudson Rex is a show about collaboration, between a detective and their dog, between friends and co-workers, and between a community that comes together to overcome hardship. Suspenseful without being gloomy, comfortable without being cheesy, and consistently grounded by the beauty of its surroundings and the warmth of its characters. Season 8 promises more of what makes the program unique, including smart riddles, touching moments, and the kind of camaraderie that only a dog, and a good friend, can offer, regardless of wealth.